Hey, happy day. President Biden, you know what? I think that he thinks that he is God. Certainly thinks that he's some superior being. Why do I say that? It's all about kids and people and what he thinks he can do. He's given orders all the time. His administration now has released a series of documents that encourage gender reassignment surgery and treatments for minors. So if you're a little kid and all of a sudden one day you think you're a dog and you're barking, you're 3 years old, he'll take you, I guess, to a dog pound and do some surgery and make you into a dog. That's more or less what he's saying. This is wrong. This is bad stuff. Hey, not nice. The Department of Health and Human Services Office of Population Affairs. Who has an office like that? I've never heard of it. Have you? I got to say that again. The Department of Health and Human Services Office of Population Affairs. You're kidding me. They recently released a document and it's titled Gender Affirming Care and Young People. The same day, the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration's National Child Traumatic Stress Network. Wow, these names, they take a lot of energy to get them all said, don't you know? They also released another document, it's kind of a parallel type of document that says Gender Affirming Care is Trauma-Informed Care. Oh boy, they go on, and we got to create top surgery for boys and girls if they want that. Young kids, what about their parents? What about life? I mean, this is a bad life. We're going to allow them to have top surgery to create male typical chest shape or enhanced breasts, and bottom surgery, surgery on all of their organs and facial feminization and other procedures. And of course, all the taxpayers will get to pay for that. This is pretty bad stuff when you say it out loud. I mean, say it twice and it's really bad. In Chicago, you have the students there that are, I guess they're saying, socialism was good. Thank you, President Biden and all of you other left-wing whacks for allowing this to happen, because now we're kind of embracing it and we want to get paid. We're students. We go to school all day. That's kind of like work. We want to get paid now. We want a check. They probably won't get it. I mean, and then when it's all over, you go to college, you borrow money, and then you go and say, can you cancel my student loans, please? Because that's not very nice either. They seem to be getting all of this stuff. Who pays for that? Nothing's free. There ain't no free lunch because somebody has to pay for it. Free Medicare, go to Canada, free. Somebody pays those doctors. Somebody pays the rent on the buildings. I mean, there is nothing free. It ain't true. Speaking of Canada, let's talk about them, because doctors there, hey, soon they say, or are told rather to say, that I can help you with assisted death if you have mental illness. Okay, who's eligible for that? What kind of law is this? Who's eligible? Unlike cancer, you know, mental illness, it's not something you can see when you put somebody through an MRI or you scan them, right? And you get to see that they're crazy, not so much, right? How do you determine that? How do you determine the amount of suffering that anybody's had mentally? And now the new rule is, or law even, that Canada's doctors can put you down. They can put you down if you go to them and say, I'm crazy now, please kill me, and they can and they will. And this kill program actually begins in March of 2023 on people with depression, bipolar disorders, personality disorders, if you're a schizophrenic, and or have any other kind of an affliction like that. You can sign up for your last meeting with a doctor. You go to them and say, I'm schizophrenic, would you please kill me? And the new law says the doctor has to go out and put down, right? I know they do that with horses and dogs and different things. The animal kingdom, I don't know, but all of a sudden it's kind of working now with people. Who qualifies for this? How do you tell anybody who's crazy? Well, there could be a list. Right at the top of the list, of course, would be politicians, so maybe that's not so bad because they're all gone and we get rid of them. Others, though, have to have a psychiatrist to sign off on. But hey, most psychiatrists are crazy too. So how do you do this? I mean, and what if there's a cure someday for crazy? I mean, you kill people now and then what? The same government that is doing this says it's okay to be killed, but if you're a serial killer and you're out killing people, you should get early parole. It's the same people. Maybe they are at the top of the list. Maybe a psychiatrist will say, you guys qualify for this new program that you put into place. Canada, they have 324, I think, 320 something members of parliament, sitting politicians. They have a population of 30 some odd million people, 35 million or whatever. California has almost 40 million people and they have 53 congressional seats, right? Elected politicians to go out and apparently look after their people. They don't do a good job at it. They're mostly left-wing wackos. But look at Canada. 300 and some odd versus 53. How about overrepresented, underrepresented, over-elected? I think you know what I mean. Not very nice stuff. Okay, I got something else for you. Chris Rock. He told the joke. Quite the punchline, hey. Lastly, here's a dad's joke, don't you know? Don't be worried about your smartphone and your TV spying on you. Your vacuum cleaner has been gathering dirt on you for many years. Hey, y'all come back from the right. Well, more news for you day after tomorrow. See ya.